So, can every leader be transformed into a high-performing leader? My leadership transformational programs are designed to achieve those results. I will work with you and your team and transform them into high-performing leaders, where their daily experience is one of amazing and outstanding results. So, what is leadership? This is a question that people are always wanting to find answers to. In my many years of working with big organizations right across the UK, leaders are always on a quest to understand what constitutes a great leader. My question is, can every leader be transformed into a high-performing leader? In order for us to really look into that statement or that question, I'm going to share with you what I believe makes an amazing, exceptional, and extraordinary leader. Number one, it's important for a leader to have a vision, but not just any ordinary vision, a compelling vision. You see, if a leader doesn't know where they're going, if a leader doesn't know what message they're carrying, then it's impossible for them to be able to communicate that message. And ultimately, what are people following? What is he or she influencing? So having a compelling vision means that the leader is self-assured. They understand what they're about. And in the process are able to connect with themselves and connect to others. Because leadership really ultimately is about the ability to connect to self and to others. The ability to influence positively the lives of those that are around them. That's what true leadership is about. It's authentic because they've taken the time to be able to look at what is it that they want to influence the world with. So having a compelling vision where they themselves have bought into that vision and others now buy into that vision makes that leader not only inspirational, but it gives them the ability now to be able to lead at a much higher level and attain a greater level of success. Because the followers now know that they are going somewhere. Secondly, a leader needs to lead with passion, enthusiasm, and joy. Now, sometimes when we talk about enthusiasm and joy, people think, oh my God, it's a bit soppy. You know, that's not a business speak. But really, if you think about people who have inspired you over the years, if you think about people who you felt compelled to take on their principles, how have they communicated that? Well, most of them have communicated it in such an enthusiastic way, with passion, with belief. And that's what's made them great leaders. They believe in their ideals, in their ideology, in the message that they bring in. And also passion and enthusiasm, they're infectious. So if a leader is operating, in the workplace and they have a personality that is not approachable, or like people will say, they're miserable all the time, that it means that even their negativity becomes infectious, because that's what they spread. That's what people know them for. And I'm yet to see a miserable leader or a negative leader really impacting positively their staff. Because the likelihood is nobody wants to be around them. So if nobody wants to be around them, well, they're not impacting anybody positively. So leading with passion, leading with enthusiasm, there's a joy, there's a certain joy that they have. And that joy becomes infectious. Now put leaders to one side. If you're around people who are happy, tell me the results that you're likely to get, even when you've left that, or when you left their company. There's an energy, there's a buzz. You're thinking, wow, I'm energized. That's what I believe that a leader needs to have, an imprint. So even when they're not there, their passion, their joy is so infectious that it fills their environment. And when they speak not only with authority, but they speak from the heart. So leaders then, such leaders are able to really connect to the hearts of those that they're influencing. They relate to the heart and the mind. And that's where I believe that authority comes from. And number 3, a great, awesome and amazing leader need to see themselves as role models. They are role models. And when you are a role model, you are careful in terms of what your values are. And when you have sound, great values, they then drive you to be able to make great decisions, again, that impacts and influences positively on those that you are leading. And also being a role model means that, you understand your own leadership brand. What kind of leader are you? What kind of leader do you want to be? How do you want to be remembered? It really allows you now to be able to take time and define your leadership brand. And also, being a great model means that you also have developed that leadership presence. When you look at awesome leaders, they have a presence. They don't have to shout. They don't have to pull ranks. But yet, even by them just uttering a word of just them showing up, people are inspired. And that's because they have mastered the art of developing that leadership brand and that presence. They know who they are. They're confident. And that confidence in themselves brings about a kind of authenticity that makes them real. And I believe that people gravitate towards, towards people who they feel are real. They're a person of their word. They can be trusted. They have integrity. So putting those 3 things together, I believe, is what really makes a great leader. Those are awesome characteristics that I believe that every leader should aspire to be. Where those three things are in place, I believe that the results that you get from your staff or those that you're leading will be absolutely extraordinary. They'll be outstanding, because people will not only understand your vision and buy into it, but they understand your leadership role, your leadership style. They see you as a model, and they know that, yes, here is someone who is worth leading us. Information about my leadership transformational programs, go to www.joytransformationcoach.com.